By the way, do you have any idea whose vessel Mr. Pino was stepping onto?
I don't recall his exact name right at the moment. I know I put it down on my report.
Good Samaritan?
Another Good Samaritan, yes.
And for the purposes of the record, would you agree with me that the color of this Good Samaritan's vessel is dark gray?
Dark gray, yes.
Give you allowance to any color blindness that you or I may have, is that right? Okay. But regardless, Mr. Pino steps off of the 6-inch gun onto the Good Samaritan vessel under his own power,
Correct.
unassisted, correct?
Correct.
Everybody, you're dotted. Everybody's on these boats. You're going to go with them. You're going to...
Mr. Pino then steps up onto the deck area of the Good Samaritan vessel, correct?
Correct.
Again, unassisted.
Correct.
Go with them. Come over to here so you can hold on. Come right here.
Okay, sir. This is the contact that you need to call for all the girls that are going there. The parents are all calling this lady who's in Margarita Suarez, and that we're calling.
I'll call her as soon as I know where they're all going to.
Now, at this point, at timestamp 0034, Mr. Pino appears to be sitting on the gunwale of the Good Samaritan's vessel. Is that right?
Correct.
And he is intending to take himself off the Good Samaritan vessel and onto your vessel. Is that right?
Yes, correct.
Officer Robert Bruto.
Oh, no, Officer Robert what?
Bruto. B-R-U-T-T-O.
At timestamp 0:40, Mr. Pino completes the task of transferring himself from the Good Samaritan vessel up onto the gunwale of the Good Samaritan vessel and steps down into your vessel, correct?
Correct.
Unassisted.
He was assisted by Officer Martin Flores there. In the video, you can see he was holding his arm.
Can you go back and look at that, please?
His right arm.
Robert Bruto.
Oh, no, Officer Robert what?
Bruto. B-R-U-T-T-O.
Let's go back a little further. I cannot see in that.
Yeah, you see he's got one hand on his elbow and the other hand somewhere out of view.
No significant assistance from Officer Delgado, is that right?
Officer
I'm sorry, Officer Flores, is that right?
Yeah.
He didn't have to put his arms under Mr. Pino to get him out to your boat safely. All right. Now, any person in Mr. Pino's circumstance that evening, had Officer Flores been there, he would provide the same sort of assistance, right?
Correct, yes.
Whether the person had been in an accident or not, right?
Correct.
In fact, if it had been one of the uninjured passengers of Mr. Pino's vessel attempting to come from the Good Samaritan vessel onto your vessel, and Officer Flores were there, he would provide the same assistance to that.
Yes, correct.
You can take your seat. Thank you. Mr. Bruto, what is the closest physically that you came in contact with Mr. Pino that evening, if you can recall?
Approximately 3 feet or so.
And in those 3 feet, you didn't have any, you observed no signs of impairment at all, did you?
Not that I could observe, no.
No odor of alcoholic beverage, correct?
Correct.
No bloodshot eyes, correct?
Correct.
Did you hear Mr. Pino say anything in your presence?
He was talking a little bit, but not that anything that concerned me.
His speech did not, what you did hear him say, his speech did not sound slurred to you, is that right?
Correct.
And at any time, seeing Mr. Pino, once he was on your vessel, did you see Mr. Pino have a problem with balance?
No, the majority of the time I had him sitting down.
And that was for Mr. Pino's safety?
Correct.
Because you knew that he had a head injury?
Possible head injury, yes.
Have a moment. Thank you, Mr. Bruto. No further questions, Your Honor.
Anything else?
Mr. Bruto, let me ask you, there were a number of teenage girls that were on that vessel that had the platform, right?
Correct, yes.
Did you observe signs of alcohol impairment on any of them?
No.
The attorney asked you about why you were asking another officer, hey, he's a medical, he's got a head injury, you know, get him seen. He asked you why you did that, and you said that one of the reasons why was because of the extent of injuries of some of those other girls on the vessel. I want to call your attention. I want to call your attention to two girls that were on the platform of that. I think some people refer to it as a Van Dutch type of a vessel.
Correct.
What did you observe about them that made you worried that maybe the defendant could be suffering injuries?
I know when I initially checked out Katiana, she had what appeared to be small fiberglass fragments in the back of her head, indicating the head injury. She hit the side of the fiberglass vessel she was traveling in. The other female on the other side didn't have any fiberglass in her head, but her head area had disheveled or messed up, possibly indicating in the fact that she wasn't really speaking, just kind of nodding. Possible head injury on her as well, hitting the vessel. Majority of boat vessel accidents, there's no seat belts, so.
Judge, objects beyond the scope of the question.
Excuse me?
He's exceeding the scope of the question.
Let's stay. Let's do that. Go ahead.
In terms of those two young ladies that were on the platform, when talking about Katia, or Kati, was she ever conscious when you were dealing with her?
No.
What about the other young woman?
Other than just nodding her head when we would ask questions, that's about it. She didn't really speak at all.
Now, after you had escorted the person who was the owner of that vessel that had stopped that Good Samaritan with the large boat and the platform, after you had helped escort him safely back through the nighttime waters, you indicated you came back to Elliott Key, is that right?
Yes, correct.
And the defendant was still there?
Yes, he was.
There were fire rescue workers there?
Yes, they were.
Were there what they call fire boats?
Correct.
And is a fire boat basically a boat that is operated by the fire rescue personnel?
Yes, correct. They're fire trucks for the water.
Okay. So had Mr. Pino needed immediate assessment or attention to get him to the mainland, fire rescue had the means to do that. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
But you see him there walking around with all these other fire rescue people. Nobody's taking him anywhere.
Correct.
The attorney asked you about the manner in which you responded to the initial call, first going to Boca Chica and eventually finally finding the people that are in the Cutter Bay area. First off, when you were responding to that call, does a police boat have like lights on it like a police car would?
Yes, they do. The emergency lights as well as a siren.
Were your emergency lights activated as you were heading up to Boca Chica?
Yes, they were.
Did you have teenagers who had been drinking on your police boat with you?
No, we did not.
Did you have with you, though, two other officers that could serve as lookouts to help make sure you're safe as you're traversing up to Boca Chica?
Yes, I did.
Did you ever operate that vessel without looking where you're going for 9 seconds?
No, I did not.
Did you hit a channel marker on your way to respond to that emergency?
No, I did not.
Did you have 2 beers while you were on your shift that day?
No, I did not.
were you responding to what you understood to be a life and death emergency?
Yes, I was.
Would you consider going to a dinner party a life or death emergency?
Objection, Judge. Relevance.
No.
No other questions.
Thank you.
Brief and cross.